Now, you may have seen Lady Gaga, Sir Elton John and the Rolling Stones performing for the One World concert this weekend. But across the UK, thousands of young unsigned musicians are unable to meet up to rehearse or perform. They're being forced to improvise. And like lots of us, they're using technology to connect. But what does that actually mean in terms of how they work? Well, with me now, two members of the band Teahouse and the Teahouse. Blue O'Grady is in South London and Ned Woodcock is in Thames Ditton. Before we speak to them, let's just hear them in action. So that's how they sound, Teahouse and the Teahouse. Let's talk to Blue first of all, because just explain, like we saw in the concert the weekend, you can't do this live, so you're all working off each other's recordings, is that right?
Yeah, that's how we're working at the moment, so we're just sending in bits and bobs, writing, practicing like that, so just if we need to work on anything, we'll just send it to one another, have a Zoom meeting and then come back and see if we can progress from there, yeah.
Sounds like a long process.
It is, but we're making the most of it at the moment. We're just trying to stay positive and spread positivity through music, yeah.
And Ned, just explain, you're all relying on technology, which has its own problems, I'm guessing.
Yeah, sometimes, I guess, but I mean, for us it's been all right. It's just tough, obviously not being able to see each other, but we've all got, like, really, good access to technology, so we're really lucky for that, because it means we can just, like, keep going, keep active on social media, which is like a really great tool for keeping our presence up, because obviously we can't play gigs at the moment or anything like that.
And when you're working online like this, presumably some of those creative tantrums, you can't have those.
Yeah, with that, at the moment we've decided to use, we've set up something called Teahouse Tuesdays. That's how we're letting everything out at the moment. Just like while the quarantine's on, every Tuesday we're going to post something up on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, just at Teahouse and the Teahouse. And just for people to stay positive and have something to watch and look forward to if they're not feeling too good.
Let's be honest though, what you're thinking of is labels watching you and saying, we want this group.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but no, definitely. At the moment there's a down, and just trying to bring everything back up and keep people positive and ourselves positive as well, of course.
And this is the look of the band, is it, or is this a lockdown hair look?
A bit of both.
A change of styles.
I mean, will you look back on this period and say, look, that was when we were at our most creative and it really helped us?
Yeah, potentially. We're all, obviously practicing loads, creating new ideas, and, like, being apart from each other just means we have, like, our own creative visions, like, to ourselves, and we don't need to worry about, mixing them yet. We can just focus on ourselves and then bring it to each other when we have something.
Now, Blue, let's be honest here. When you've finished your Zoom performance and your practice, do you pick up the phone to one of the others and say, what note was he playing? I mean, does it turn into quite an unproductive exercise after a while?
No, we haven't found that at the moment. It's great because we used to see each other every day at college, rehearsing, and then now it's just like, oh, finally get to see each other, rehearsal, chat and catch up, see how everyone's doing, see the family's well, and just focus on music. So these calls are just probably some of the best bits of our day, to be honest. Yeah.
You're nodding away there, Ned. What happens next, though? I mean, is there a limit to how far this can go online?
I don't think so at the moment, to be honest. I think what we're really trying to do is just, like, expand our content in the way that, like, we're doing things like quarantine challenges, so learning a new skill, just trying to keep the fans on social media interested and giving them something to watch, just to make sure there's no boredom, really, and just keeping ourselves active the whole time.